Hello everyone, yours truly, Chrislevi13, and as you currently see me, I'm in the look that I kind of present to you all whenever I go live, which, if you saw my last couple of months of 2019, I did a ton of live streams for each and every single one of y'all. Sunday night hangouts, Tuesday night hangouts, the Vault 13 podcast, and other live streams that I did, whether it be on YouTube or other platforms out there. But since I'm not live, let's take the hood down. And since the headphones have nothing really playing through them, let's put them right over here on that table. And let's talk directly to each and every single one of you all in a vlog style video, where we'll kind of look back at 2019 for a little bit, but also majority look forward to the year 2020. Now that last year is said and done, we're in a new year, 2020, and I got a little bit more room to breathe because the holidays aren't hustling and bustling. Work isn't going, oh, this. You know, I can kind of get a breather and talk directly to each and every single one of you all that are part of the Vault Squad. So sit back, relax. Hopefully you'll enjoy this video and all that jazz. And if you're new to the channel, do the biggest favor, I'll hit that subscribe button to see weekly content from yours truly. So diving into everything Chrislevi13, as you all can see right here, I'm getting adjusted to my webcam is now to whenever I record videos when I'm not doing them off of my phone, and it's right here on my new Samsung 1080p 60 frames per second screen, which is right here where I play my games, my Xbox, my PlayStation, my Switch, my PS2, all that off of the screen, and they all look pretty damn good, you know, and all that jazz. Plus, if I want to make it a second screen for my computer, I could do that as well. But let's look back at 2019. You know, this is going to be a vlog style video, so there won't be a lot of things popping up and all that, but this is also an easy way for me to get back into doing videos. When you look back at 2019, I had a lot of things happen. Lived in a house for 20 years. In January, we moved out of the house. Then for about 4 to 5 weeks, we lived in 2 different hotels. One in one city and one in another city. While me and my dad still worked our jobs, while we had all our stuff in storage. And yeah, it was kind of hard living out of a suitcase basically for about 4 to 5 weeks, you know, and all that jazz. And then we finally were gracious enough to find this house, rent this house, and all that jazz. Now, when we rent this house, we thought, oh, okay, we can get everything back in here, but no. Our cat named Jinx had to go live with my brother at his new place as well, and we just had to deal with that. You know, our dog was here with us, everything but the cat. You know, the cat lived the rest of its life there because just about a month ago, at the time of this recording, that cat finally passed away. It was 17 years old. It was a sad time because I really had a lot of feelings for that cat, a lot of memories, you know, and all that jazz. But that cat passed away, but last year was an amazing year. It had a lot of ups and downs from living somewhere that a house that my parents built their dream house and then having to sell a house to downsize to something like this, and then living out of your bag, living in a hotel for a couple weeks, and still having to work and all that jazz, and still trying to do stuff, you know, and all that jazz. But then whenever I got back in here, we got good ass internet and all that jazz. I got to do things that I never thought. Be on the Chill Squad, more Chill Cast, more regularly. Get to be a part of the Game Leaders podcast and be on there more regularly. You know, I'm on both those podcasts, it seems like at least once a month or once every couple weeks, you know, and it's really, really awesome. And I appreciate both Avedon and the Game Leaders for allowing me to be on their podcast. I appreciate Nick whenever he was still doing his Nintendo Direct stuff and did the Patreon podcast there for a little bit. I appreciate him and allowing me to be on there. And I appreciate all of you all that became, in 2019, a part of the Vault Squad, or people that were already part of the Vault Squad. When we are part of the squad, we basically grew our friendships, our bonds, our knowledge of each other, and our closest through playing games, talking music, wrestling, so on and so forth, sports, whatever it may be. I appreciate that a whole lot, you know, because being on podcasts like the Chillcast or the Lootcast, or when Nick was doing his thing, or even doing my podcast, I really love being in that live format, kind of like this right here, just talking about things that I'm passionate about, things in gaming, news, music, wrestling, whatever topics get thrown, answering people's questions that come in the chat, watch it off their phones, their computers, whatever device they're using, you know, and it's really, really cool because it's cool to do that. And something else I like doing that is in addition to the podcast type thing is doing live streams. I did live streams last year on a handful of them on Twitch, a bunch of them on Mixer, which I'm going to try that out in a few weeks again, and all that jazz. See if I can start going live there again, because that's a platform that I should utilize. But my internet was being kind of iffy, wouldn't let me do things there. I wanted to be able to stream everywhere, watch anything else, download whatever I wanted. But going to Mixer, it was a problem. I don't know what that was, but somebody could explain it to me. We can try to see what was up. But I've been focusing a lot of my strengths that I've found throughout live streaming, putting them right here on YouTube. You see me do my Sunday nights, my Tuesday night hangouts, and getting more consistent with those, in the games that I play and all that jazz. I got a bunch of things planned for this next year. A bunch of things planned. And I want to say, before we get into talking about 2020, I just want to say thank you to everybody in 2019 that liked, disliked, watched me on YouTube, Twitch, or Mixer. Saw me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, in your live stream, in the comment section of your videos, or any of that jazz. It's been really, really a blessing for me to finally be able to get a Nintendo Switch, me to get a PS4, me to get a PS2, and be able to actually start saying, hey, I got the consoles now, let's build up my game collection, and let's get ready for the next generation of gaming. It's really, really awesome. And I gotta say, I gotta thank everybody. Plus, I gotta thank my mom, my dad, and family for supporting me in doing this. Some people don't have their family supporting them and this and all this jazz. So I appreciate everybody that's here. So with that being said, 2019, probably my best year of Chrislevi13. We hit 600 some odd subscribers. I think last time I looked, it was 622 subscribers. We're still on that road to 1K. So get your mom, your grandpa, everybody that has got a YouTube channel. Come on, check the content out. Maybe you find something music-wise, gaming-wise you like on the channel. Which, last little thing we'll say is, I got back into playing music finally in 2019 after a little bit of a rocky road the last several years with music. And I will be bringing some of that back to you. It won't be very consistent, but it will be more consistent than it's been being, whether it be full-out videos on the YouTube channel or something through social media right there for you all to see with me playing music. Now, when we go into the new year 2020, this new year that we're in, it all became a new year, a new decade, a new day, a new time. We all grew older. We all had our goals, our resolutions, our thoughts, our prayers, our look at the future, all within the matter of the same day. And with that being said, looking into 2020, I look to continue doing a lot of stuff with you all right here on the YouTube channel, but also throughout social media, because there's lots of things I want to do as Chrislevi13, starting things off with some things that I want to do. There's 2 conventions I want to try to go to, so if y'all want to donate to streamlabs.com/Chrislevi13, feel free. Donate. Help me out. But at the same time, you don't have to donate. All you got to do is just tick the little buttons that say share, and share this out with some social media platform, in your Voxes, your Discords, your Twitters, your Facebooks, and just let people know when I'm live or I post a video. But there's 2 conventions that I'm looking to go to. I'm going to try and save money up, because I got to pay for a plane ticket and then a room to go to Too Many Games, and then I've got to figure out a way to get to Southeast Game Exchange. Too Many Games, I think, is in June, and Southeast Game Exchange is in August, and I'm going to try to see if I can go to both those conventions maybe this year and meet a lot of my fellow YouTubers, that are in the retro game community, that may be in the chill squad cast, whatever and all that jazz. A lot of fellow YouTubers go to these conventions, and I would love to do them, but also at the same time pick a few pickups, make some memories and build these bonds with these friendships up. So that's my biggest goal of the year, is try to make it to 1 or 2 of these conventions this year. Now, when you move on away from the conventions, obviously my other goal is I want to hit 1K subscribers so that I can get monetized. But I'm not just looking at 1K. I'm looking at when things are said and done, can I hit 5 or 10K? Because if I hit 5 or 10K, then I've always hit 1K. But even if you throw it like at a dartboard and you hit somewhere close to 5 or 10K, that means you've obviously probably went over 1K subscribers. So that's just another thing, And then other than that, it's just being more consistent, not just with my live stream, because those live streams, I've got down pat a lot of games I'm going to be bringing to you this year. We'll talk about the live streams again in a moment. But being more consistent with my videos, being able to pump out every month at least, at the minimum, 4 videos. If in a 30-day period I can't produce 4 videos, then I'm not doing myself myself a service or you a service. I'm doing a disservice. So I would look to put more videos out live for you all, but also some videos that are free and have to go to Patreon to see them, or maybe certain tiers on Patreon you get to see videos. And I don't want to lock stuff behind stuff like that, but maybe we'll see some growth doing stuff like that. It means something, and it gives added value to having a Patreon, having these other platforms that also have the name Chrislevi13 somewhere on there, you know, because as I've learned last year, 2019, through Rob Regal, Avedon Smith, Studio Nintendo, T-Belly, Petty Gang, seeing what RGTA 5 to Spawn Wave to Player Essence to Mikhail Casanova to the Gamer Club TV and all that jazz. It's not about being a YouTuber anymore. It's about being you and being a content creator, a streamer, and a brand. And making sure that you're not tied down to one platform, because these platforms can be rocky, and if things get rocky, you want to always be able to be like a cat and fall and land on your feet. So that's what I want to try to do. So if y'all got anybody that can help me get to these conventions, let me know. If you have anybody that can help me get 1K subscribers, let me know. Let's try to do this together as a team. Because before I get into the streams, before I get into some of the content I want to create, I want to let y'all know that the Vault Squad isn't about me. It isn't about you. It's about us all. The Vault Squad is a group of content creators, streamers, influencers, fans, friends, family, personalities, all of us that hit that subscribe button, follow me around social media, interact in my Discord with me or with other content creators that are us in the Vault Squad. We're an ever-growing group that's not about me, it's not about you, but it's us all, because I want to see us all in the Vault Squad. Share our content, share what we're doing in life, share what games we beat, we're struggling with, what's happening in our life, what we're seeing with in wrestling, whether it be WWE, AEW, this, that, the other thing, what we're doing musically. Hey, I'm out there working on my car, and I want to share it with Chrislevi13 and the Vault Squad. Hey, show me working on that Chevy, that Ford, that Toyota that's in your garage, your yard, your driveway, all this different stuff, you know, and that's what I want to do. Sorry about that. Let me get a little bit of a drink live right here on the camera. This video will be edited up. I don't know when this video will be out, but it'll be out within the first couple weeks of January. So y'all will see this, you know. And yeah, now we're getting over to the streams before we get into the videos, and then we close the video out. I want to say, as far as streams, I want to have some streams where we do some, maybe once in a blue moon, we do a community night on Sunday nights where we have y'all join in, whether it be games like Apex Legends, maybe even Fortnite. Y'all can hate me for it, but maybe Fortnite or Rocket League or Warframe or Marvel Ultimate Alliance or Super Smash Bros. Or Mario Kart or Splatoon, finding some games that are multiplayer, whether it be on the Xbox, PlayStation, or Switch, and playing them together, whether it be live on stream or off stream. Hell, I've got Red Dead Redemption and GTA 5 on both systems. We can play that game together, you know, and get squads and do things in there and all that jazz. But I want to make some community night streams, you know, every once in a while. I want to stream some more PS2, Xbox. I'm looking at the game sitting right there. PS2, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PS4 for you all. And some of the things that I'll be playing a lot this year that I can confirm as far as games go, there will be a lot of Halo coming this year, being Halo Reach, Halo Reach will be the main one that I try to complete the whole story live on stream with you all. But then I might go to Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Halo Wars 1 and 2, since I own all the Halo games. I own them digitally, but I do want to own them physically as well. So if y'all know how to help me get them physically, feel free to hit my DMs up, my inbox up. But I want to go through the Halo games a lot and talk about these games and deep dive into these games. I have a Halo book sitting over there, and there's lots of Halo stuff out there. Because as we ramp up for the next generation of Xbox, we're releasing right next to it is Halo Infinite, aka Halo 6. Where Master Chief comes back to the forefront of everything. And I would love to share that experience going into it with you all, you know. And also other things I'll be doing is more Ratchet and Clank series games with you all, more Borderlands, more Kingdom Hearts. So those are my main favorite series right there, my top 4 favorite series: Ratchet and Clank, Halo, Kingdom Hearts, and Borderlands. Those will be a lot on the channel. Obviously, with the Kingdom Hearts DLC, obviously Borderlands and its D3 and its DLC. A lot of that stuff will be coming to the channel, but I also will play other games, still go through Zelda Breath of the Wild, maybe some more Odyssey, maybe some other games. Maybe if y'all want to see me do Horizon Zero Dawn or some other game that you see, or hey, I want to play this game with you live on stream, let me know. I love live streaming and I love sharing stuff with you all because the live streams are getting better. They're getting more likes. They're getting more people to come join in because of each 20 of you that hit that subscribe button. Haven't just hit it, but you started to return back to the channel when I go live, and you make me so happy because I could have shit days, but when I go live and I see people in there, from T-Bay to Linda to J-Love to Mega Dan to Solid Nate to Big Evil Gaming to Spirit Wolf to Lit Gaming to Stitch to One Up John to Abaddon Smith to Studio Nintendo to the list goes on of people joining in the streams, it makes my heart warm because that's people that I look at as idols, friends, fellow content creators, and they're joining in my stream to watch me play modern games, sometimes maybe a retro game on the PS2 or something like that, and it's really, really heartwarming. So just want to make the streams go better, bigger, and better. And then to top things off when it comes to the videos, I want to do some more reaction-based videos to trailers of games that I'm hyped for. Maybe do some reactions to videos y'all send my way. Say, can you do a reaction to this, or that? I would love to see what y'all would throw out there. I want to do more collaborations, figure out something I can collaborate with on my channel. But if there's anybody else that's got a channel and you think, hey, I would be good for this collaboration, hit me up and I will submit a video to be a part of that collaboration, you know. Also, as far as videos, I want to get back into when I get new games, maybe 2 to 3 weeks after I get the game, doing impressions. And why do I do impressions for reviews? Because I don't always sit there and grind through the game and beat it within like a couple days because of work, life, other things. So like if I play a game for 5 hours or more, I feel like, hey, I played that game for 5 hours. I got through the tutorial, I went through the intro, I'm in the middle part of the game. Let's give people an impression on if this game is good, bad, what do I think about it. And maybe if you see that game through your Game Pass or your PSN or your Switch, or when you're at GameStop or Walmart or Best Buy, you might think, hey, I saw Chrislevi13 do an impression video of the game. He plays games I like. I think that game's a good pickup, you know. And maybe my impression videos that are about a week to a couple weeks after the game initially releases, y'all might like that stuff, you know. I want to do some more guitar videos with y'all playing guitar, bass, actually picking that gear up off the ground, showing you the pedal, and then doing some original wacky shit with it. Finding some songs out there and doing some covers with them, you know. Actually getting the guitar interface that I've talked about for months forgetting, but actually setting money aside and getting that while still setting money aside for bills and conventions and this and that, you know, and doing all that stuff, you know. And if y'all have any suggestions on a live stream, a video, a channel to check out, a video to check out, my DMs on Discord and Twitter are always open, you know, and all that jazz. And I just want to make 2020 a bigger and better year, and just everything that I've done since 2016, just build on it and make things bigger and better for my parents, for myself, for my loved ones, and for each and every single one of you all that consider yourself a member of the Vault Squad or have even clicked on this video and are watching it. I know I've been sitting here for about 16 minutes plus the intro, you know, so it's probably like 17, 18 minutes this video has been going on for you, the viewer, but I appreciate you all, you know. And this new year, I want to make it bigger and better because I tried to make this video all December, but work and just stress and all that, the video just didn't look right every time I edited it. But hopefully this one is the final one, and y'all enjoy this and all that jazz. And if you watch this entire video, my hats, my messy fresh cut hair off to you, all the viewers from around the world, the Vault Squad. And yeah, we're still gonna make things better, build up my game collection, go to conventions, do things, you know, maybe do some sponsor nights, you know, on stream every once in a while, and even if I do do a sponsor night thing, maybe we do it just in Discord where it's just a whole group of a bunch of us just chatting about games or this or that, or maybe I do a sponsor podcast where some of y'all join in on a Wednesday or Sunday night with me, and hey, y'all are part of the Vault Squad and joining in the podcast. Because if y'all would like to join in the podcast and become a recurring guest on the podcast or help me do the podcast better, I really love a co-host on the podcast. Somebody could help me and you know whenever I do the podcast, because it's kind of hard doing a one-man show podcast for me at least. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got to say about Chrislevi13. If you got any suggestions, things I could do better, things I need to change, things I need to do less of, anything you heard throughout this video, let me know. And let's make 2020 a good year. Let's just say a few things. Let's try to hit that 1K. Let's go for 5K, but let's try to hit 1K. Let's go to too many games. Let's go to Southeast Gaming States. Just make sure we have the money to be able to go there. And let's continue doing the biggest thing of all, besides the YouTube, besides the games, and that is having fun with each and every single one of you all, building these friendships and bonds together. Thank you all. I'll see you all later. And do me the biggest favor of all, and that is stay awesome. And if you see me looking over here, I'm always checking my computer, so my eyes will divert right here sometimes. But I know my eyes need to stay right there, right at the camera most of the time. So just letting you know that. And my mic is a little bit closer, so maybe I sound a little bit clearer and better than my Blue Yeti. But I might even, after I get my guitar interface, try to upgrade that, or maybe even pull out that old mic of mine that I used years ago and try to use that. Anyway, y'all stay awesome, and I'll see you all later.